And it doesn't really matter what you do in your business. I want to know, but what you do in your business. But I'm going to teach tonight about how to win grants as a Black woman with a for-profit small business, because a lot of people think you got a nonprofit. You don't. They think that they need help, quote unquote, writing grants, and we don't write grants in the for-profit space. We simply apply. So if you can fill out an online application about your business, about what you do, then you're good to go. And it's usually easy to apply for someone who knows their business inside and out, even if it's just an idea in your head at the moment. You haven't really written it out, it's not really fleshed out, you haven't put it out in the marketplace, you're not quite making money from it yet. That's okay. As long as you can talk about your business vision, how you're going to make money, who's going to help, you're good to go. So Vivian says she manages bank owned properties. Is that like foreclosed houses? Tell me more. I'm really nosy and I really want to know. So thank you for sharing. Anyone else want to tell me what you do in your business? Put it in the chat. And if you're new here, welcome. My name is Dr. AJ Austin. I am founder of Black Women in Grants. You can learn more about us in the description here on our TikTok page. Just click there and it'll tell you how to come be a part of our crew. Thank y'all for the 1K likes. I love it. I appreciate you guys. So Vivian, you're working with, I'm going to talk to you because you're talking to me. So everybody else just sitting here being nosy like me, I guess. But I'm going to help you, Vivian, because you're tapping. I see you. You're hanging on our number one spot for the most taps. So I know that's you showing love. And Shindana just took spot number 2. We're looking at the top 3 rated tappers right now. That's who I'm talking to and helping out with their business, talking about grants. So y'all better get to tapping. That's how you pay your way into my lives, okay? That's your give to get. Day Kitchen or Dada's Kitchen is number 3 on our most taps. Thank you for the rose, Sharonda. Or is it Shindana? Shindana, that was you. I saw your profile. Hey, girl. So Vivian says yes, foreclosed properties. So Vivian, what do you need a grant for? Let me know. Because if these are bank owned properties, are you working for the bank or is this your business? Let me know. And y'all better start talking. We're getting more people in here. I was trying to talk to y'all before too many got in here so you can get some one-on-one time with me. But you got to type fast. So the question on the table is, what do you do? So you're just putting it out there. Tell me what you do in that business that you want to get a grant for. This is Black Women in Grants, as you guys can see above my head. We're talking about grants for Black women, for-profit small businesses. I'll tell y'all more about my mentorship program in just a moment. If you want to be nosy, you can click the description here on TikTok on our Black Women in Grants TikTok page. Just make sure you're on the right page, okay? And it'll take you right to the hub to learn more about us and to get a scholarship to come join our mentorship program. I'm so excited about that. Hey, Shandana. I see your hello in here. Truth be told, thank you for sharing the live, girl. You winning cool points. All right now. Shindana has took over the number 1 spot for the most taps. Go, girl. Keep tapping. We have 1.6K likes. I love it. Shandana says, grant got van and facility. You need a grant to get a van and a facility for an adult daycare, Shandana. Is that right? I want to make sure I understand. Who else wants to tell me about your business? What do you do? Okay, I got you, girl. What do you do in the business that you want to win a grant for? If you're here and you're a Black woman with a for-profit small business, tell me about your small business. Yes, I have a full mentorship program. Is it Silence? That is cute. I like how you spell that if I said it right. But yeah, you can click in the description here on our Black Women in Grants TikTok page. It'll take you right to our hub to learn more about our mentorship program. It'll tell you more about the mentorship there. Christy says, I'm a crocheter and I want a grant to open my boutique. Christy's Boutique. Is that what it's going to be called? Love it. Y'all tell me more about what you do. What is the business that you currently own or the business that you want to start someday as you win a grant? Let me know what you do. Talk to me. This again is Black Women in Grants. Okay, I said it right. Thank you, girl. uh, and then let's dive into making sure number one, you're in the right place, but number two, how you can know that you're ready for a grant. Everybody is at a different level when it comes to being grant ready. So let's talk about that. Lexi said, hold on, it's scrolling automatically now. She needs a grant for her business. She's a licensed esthetician, pro makeup artist that's home based, and I'm assuming that was travel. TikTok cut you off. Deborah makes personalized gifts and jewelry. Leading Lady says, Doctor, help. Tell me what you do, Leading Lady. I'm trying to scroll back. Silent says, I need to purchase a dually and trailer. Okay. I'm going to act like I know what that is. I don't. Chanel says, she does bouncy houses, water slides, tables, chairs, and tents. Love it. And then Vivian says, also looking for funding to train employees and teach them a trade. I love it, Vivian. What trade are you teaching? Let me know. How does that work with bank-owned properties? That's interesting. Midnight says, I want a grant to start home health business. You're a nurse practitioner. I love it. Kay Mania says, is a truck with the double with. Oh, okay. Thank you, girl. For F350. Okay. I like it. I like those trucks. Batty says, any grants for text? There are grants for any type of business, Batty. Any type. I've seen grants for graveyards, grants for funeral homes, child. Listen, it is a grant for your business. The answer is yes. There is a grant available for your business. It doesn't matter what you do, you can get a grant. So hang out with us. Tell me more about what you do, and let's talk about how you can win a grant. Boo. Thank you, Midnight. 10 minutes late, telling me you can see me and hear me. I appreciate you. I love it. I saw something about license. Oh, Lanita says, I have a small licensed childcare business. How do I apply for a grant? You hang in here. Tell me more about what you need a grant for. So right now, the topic's on the table. What do you do? Describe your business to me. Don't just give me your job title, but tell me what you do in your business, the business that you want to receive grant funding for. Give me one idea of a business that you want to start, or one idea for the business that you already have going. We got 42 people in here. Shindana is leading. She is at number 1 out of 46 people for the most taps. So she's the reason we went from 3 people to 49 now. Shindana, thank you, girl. You working hard. Leading Lady is at number 2 with second place of the most taps. And then Silent is at number 3. Y'all better tap, okay? Yes, Silent, check the description of our page. Just make sure you're on the right page. We're Black Women in Grants. Make sure it's the one with 80. I think we're at 84,000 of you guys here. And then when you read our description, you'll know exactly what to do and where to go to learn more about our mentorship program and getting the scholarship price to come join us in the mentorship on tonight. Amen. Right above my head, I can't say it out loud, which is why I was on punishment in my last live. But if you look at how close those letters are together and type that in something like Yoba Pruda, as if you were looking for something online. My little niece used to call computers Baprudas. But yeah, that's where you go to learn more about working with me. Jammer says, I want to develop a community. Tell me more about the community you want to develop. So yes, Silence is going to your page. Be right back. Hold on. I am scrolling. Lanita says, I want to expand my business by opening a new one. Tell us more, Lanita. What would that new one look like? TD says, in-home services for aging adults. I love that. How old is an aging adult? Let me know. I just had to give the ages of y'all. I ain't even met all y'all yet, but I knew you were coming tonight. So I help Black women, for-profit small business owners find, apply for, and win grants. And the ladies I help are usually in their mid to late 30s to their mid to late 50s. Anything younger than that, you ain't quite in business all the way yet. Anything older, I gotta fight with you about tech. Child, no thank you. So here we are. Do y'all fall into that 35 to 55 range? Tap that on your screen. Tap your screen if you're between 35 and 55. We're gonna do some qualifiers in just a minute so that you know that you qualify for the grants that we win. See, I told you, leading lady. Y'all supposed to be tapping. And y'all also don't follow directions the older you get. Y'all be want to make your own rules, do your own thing. I said tap on your screen. I ain't say tell me how old you were. Tap your screen if you between 35 and 55. Okay. Batty says, I build tech for businesses, AI chat agents, blockchain systems, anything from mobile apps to webs. Love it. Websites. Okay, got it. It cuts you off again. And Bradley says, I'm a Black woman that owns a mortuary in Southern California. I love it. What you need a grant for in Bradley? There are grants for mortuaries, graveyards, revitalization of historic graveyards. There are grants for any type of business you can think of, girl. Okay, hold on, y'all. TikTok is scrolling my comments automatically. Lynn has a barbershop that she would like to onboard ex-offenders. Love it. I just saw, who is the famous TikTok barber? He just opened a center in a prison somewhere, and it's teaching while the offenders are in prison how to gain this skill so they have something to help them land on their feet when they get out, something to do while they're in. And yes, he like, it was just a great mission behind what he's doing. But projects like that can definitely get funded. Lena says, I write books for those healing from trauma, hurt, and coming out of dysfunction, and books for kiddos. Love it. Okay, TD says 50 plus. They go them hard-headed ladies who put in their age. Leading lady hard-headed, Lena hard-headed, Kimmy hard-headed. I'm calling y'all out who put y'all age in the chat when I said tap on your screen. Tap your screen. Just, I got to do it like this. Watch the hearts flutter. If you're between 35 and 55, y'all so hard-headed. Y'all do not be listening. They be wondering like, why I don't be winning grants? Girl, because you done broke them people rules, trying to make your own. They didn't tell you to do that. You tapping, leading. I see you, girl. You holding down the number one spot for the most taps, okay? Shindana is second place. Lena is third place. I love that. Thank y'all so much. Jew Royalin Jammer says this new community will have gas stations, grocery stores, and childcare. Full community. I love it. Lenita says I own a small daycare business. By the way, if you're just joining us, you just put it in the chat what you do. What do you do in the business that you want to win a grant for? Let me know. Okay, Lenita says I own a small daycare business and I'm trying to expand to a new building to get more kids. Love it. How many kids is more kids, Lenita? Give me a number. Infants are in high demand in my area. You might want to reword that. They in high demand for kidnappers too. So what you doing with them babies, girl? So I'm trying to help get spots open for them. Love it. Hold on, silent. It's blocking you. TikTok get on my nerve. I wonder how I can stop automatic scrolling. It's like just skipping. The more y'all type, it like takes me off of the last comment I read, so I have to scroll back up. Okay, TD says 50 is young, but some have. Okay. Huh. Okay. Thank you, TD. You said I want to get a Rich Beauty. Love it. Says I want to get a single mother ministry started and provide different services. Love that. Jacqueline says I need a grant for an education and training business. What kind of education? What kind of training, Jacqueline? Tell me more. And Bradley says I want to be able to give away funerals. Yes, sometime in the community. So tell me more, in Bradley, about the funerals you want to give away. Like I had a twin nephew set. I'm trying to like put the words together. One nephew made it, the other one did not. And so of course, you know, they had to do the procedures and everything. And I am learning that there are funds set aside for like low income families and, you know, baby funeral. It was just, girl, I get emotional. Like I can't handle stuff like that. And believe it or not, I started out my college journey as a pediatrician. Like I was on the pre-med track. I wanted to help babies. But girl, I did an internship during high school because we could get out early and go to the hospital and work the healthcare field. And honey, they had this little checkoff list that you had to say, yeah, the baby got all 10 fingers, all 10 toes. I was like, well, wait a minute. Now I'm 16, 17. I'm like, I've never thought that there are babies born without autistic. I can't do it. I'm gonna be in there worse than the parents. And so my mom was like, girl, if you don't change your major, she's like, you don't even like blood or snot. I'm gonna need you to change your major. So I did. Here I am, a psych major, majored in training and development. I found my people so I can help the people that help the babies. Because Auntie can't do it, honey. I would have been messed up. I would have had great hairs at 17. Listen, I can't do it. I can't. Jesus, I just listen. Oh Lord. So God bless those of you who can. I'm here to help you get money to do that thing. That's how I pay it forward. Okay. You gotta know your calling. Okay. So I stay in my lane. Woosa. Okay. But I love your mission in Bradley to be able to give away the funerals sometimes in the community. And that builds community when people know, like, yeah, they're helping. Says second business is stretch therapy. Love it. Okay. Thank you for tapping. Leading lady still number one. Deborah Ann is number two, holding down the number two spot. And then Shindana is holding down the number three spot for the most taps during our live so far. So if y'all trying to be 1, 2, or 3, y'all better get to tapping. Let me see. Okay, Silent, I can finally see your question. You said, I see a price. Is that monthly? Make sure you read the details. There are two ways we can work together. One is our mentorship program. It's a 6-month program. It doesn't take 6 months to go through it. It takes 24 hours, one day. Don't the sun revolve around the earth in a day? Or is that a year? That's a year. What be happening at night? Anyway, 24, this time tomorrow, you can be done with the mentorship, but have access to me via email for 6 months. Yes, if you want to do our monthly membership, that's the $197 a month. By the way, we have Klarna, Afterpay, and Affirm if you need it as payment arrangement options to get you started. But yeah, we do also 2 calls a month in our monthly membership. So just read the two options you see on the link that's in our description here on TikTok. I cannot say it, y'all. They bar me. So, welcome 64 people and 16K likes. Look at the tabs. Leading lady is number one, honey. She holding it down with the most tabs, the most likes, the most hearts, the most emojis. Silent is number 2 with the most taps, and Deborah Ann is in 3rd place. Let's go. Yes. So Silent, that's the 6-month one, the 197 with Klarna, Afterpay, and Affirm. If you need it, just click the link to learn more, or click the button that says learn more. Blackie Brown says I own a small home care agency in. Hold on, y'all. My fan is getting on my nerves, but I need it. Always over here adjusting it. Okay. Okay. Blackie owns a small home care agency in Rochester, Minnesota. Okay. You said that's where the Mayo Clinic is. Okay. Nurse Tam says residential assisted living facility for seniors. Blessed child. Y'all, I'm hot, but it's getting on my nerves. I had this fan blowing on me. And the air on. Just going through it right now. Blessed child says I'm an insurance broker and financial education independently. And you get licensed. Is it I help you get licensed? Okay. And Brad said 2 families who have double or triple family. Oh, wow. Okay. Girl, God bless you. Him. That's a great cause. We call that social impact. We'll talk about that in just a minute. I'm just being nosy. If you just joined us, just tell us what you do in the chat. If you're new here, put new in the chat. Let me see. And hey, girl. My name is Dr. AJ Austin, founder of Black Women in Grants. Oops, I can't say it, but y'all get it. It's right above my head. I help Black women, for-profit, small business owners find, apply for, and win grants. Welcome, newbies. Look at y'all. Hey, newbies. Tap your screen, newbies. That's how you pay your way into class today. Hey. In the chat, if you're just joining us or if you haven't put it yet, tell me what you do. Y'all gonna see me move around a lot. I'm trying not to have like a hump, but that's how I end up leaning over. So I be trying to adjust my posture. So y'all sit up straight. I know some of y'all slouching too. Sit up straight. Okay. Let's see. Blessed Child says I would like to have classes for high school students. Lena has taken over the number one spot for the most taps, by the way. Leading Lady is coming in second place, and Deborah Ann is third. Oh, Silent is third. My bad. Deborah Ann just moved up to number 2, and Lena is number 1. Y'all handling business. I love it. Manifesting Mimi says I own a small Christian t-shirt business, and I'm just starting out. Welcome. I am determined to make it through these comments. Hold on. I'm over here fighting with TikTok, y'all. Children and elderly abuse is your weakness. Oh, girl. Listen, okay? I'm trying to keep it light. Don't have me out here crying. Thank you, Tweety, for sharing the live. I really appreciate you. I'm about to celebrate you. Hold on. Let me see how to bring my sound effects in. Here we go. There you go, girl. Thank you. Royal Push Dance says dance team. Got it. Look at all our newbies on here. Hey, newbies. Zim is a former teacher, quote unquote, retired. Early to open. Oh, you retire early to open an in-home daycare. Wow. Love it. Tina says new care home in Virginia. Ashley Ann, is that Ann? Arnay. Ashley Arnay says wellness through art events. Love it. Jacqueline says she was trying to read. You was trying to read up here or read in the description on our TikTok page. Y'all can click there. It takes 2 minutes to join us, to sign up to join us in our mentorship program. Your RN, I see you, says healthcare training school. Nicole says mobile laboratory and diagnostic imaging services in Houston, Texas, baby. KJ says I plan events, parties, and activities for the special population people and kids. I love it. It's so special. Okay, let's talk about this. So if you are a Black woman with a for-profit small business, I need you to tap your screen like this real quick. Let's let the hearts flutter. Let's let TikTok know you in the building. We're at 21.9K likes. By the way, Lena is at the number 1 spot for the most taps. She's been tapping since she got here, apparently. Deborah Ann is holding down second place with the most taps. And then, hold up, Silent just took over second place. And Deborah Ann is now at number 3 with the most taps. So if you're a Black woman with a for-profit small business, tap your screen. Like this. You do like this. Watch the hearts flutter. That shows TikTok that you like it. And hopefully they'll send more people our way. Jazz, you're welcome to click the link on our profile page for Black Women in Grants right here on TikTok. Oh, you can actually click the little, what is this? Logo profile. Click it. And it'll show you the description box where you can learn all about our mentorship program. And yes, the program is $197. Just under budget. You're welcome. And there is Klarna, Affirm, and Afterpay if you need it as a payment arrangement. If you are a Black woman with a for-profit small business and you're based in the United States, I need you to click your screen like this. Watch the hearts flutter. You're telling me, you're telling the algorithm you're in the right place. Okay. You're Black, you're a woman, you're for profit. That's all we talk about here. We don't talk about nonprofit grants. We can't help nonprofits. I am not a grant writer. I do not write grants. Neither do you. Neither will you. We apply for grants. We're in the for profit space. We're not applying for federal funding. We're not applying for government grants. You don't need to be WMB, MBE, NEND, ABC, EFG certified. We're not going for government contracts. We're in the for profit space. So our money comes from foundations, organizations, corporations, and associations. Foundations, organizations, corporations, and associations. So tap your screen like, okay, she's talking to me. I'm in the right place. I'm Black. I'm a woman. I'm for profit. And I'm a small business owner. If you don't already follow this page, make sure you go ahead and click follow. I think it's the plus at the top of your screen. It might be somewhere at the bottom in a box on the side. I don't know what TikTok shows you. I know what I see on my end. But make sure you follow this page and tell TikTok to turn your notifications on for when I go live. You'll be one of the first to know, hopefully. Okay, so follow this page. Make sure you're on the right page. We're Black women in grants with over 84,000 of you here. And then if you want to be nosy with how you can get my help, how we can talk, how I can mentor you, how we can work together, how I can help you win grants, while you're following the page, make sure you see the description on our page of who I am, what I do, and how we can work together. Boom. Just click it. It tells you all you need to know. It's going to take you to our online hub. It has all the information about our mentorship program. And I'll tell you more coming up as well. So you're tapping your screen to let me know you're a Black woman, for-profit, small business owner based in the United States, North America. The little Florida, Georgia, North America. These are the grants that we win. Now, grants are global. They're worldwide. Some are international. You can win a grant for any reason, anywhere in the world, really. But the grants that we win with Black women in grants, where I have over 600 ladies in our mentorship program right now. They've won almost $500,000 in grants over the last less than a year as a collective. The grants that we win are based in the United States, from coast to coast, East Coast to West Coast, anywhere in between, okay? So regardless of where you are, as long as you're in the North America region, either you and or your business, right? While you're in the right place, tap your screen and join the conversation. We're talking about grants right now. So the things I'm telling you to do now, which is tapping your screen, that you're Black, you're tapping. You're a woman, you're tapping. You're for-profit small business owner, or you want to be really soon, you're tapping. You're based in the United States, you're tapping. These are called eligibility requirements. Some grants have, you'll see their applications online. By the way, you can go to Google and look up grants right now and get a list of grants for any type of business you can think of, whether you haven't started yet and you're in the startup phase, which, by the way, you should be applying for startup grants only if you haven't started yet. Or if you've already started, you need to be applying for what's known as growth grants. If you've already started your business, you can literally go to Google and type that in and find some grants to apply to today during the live. You're welcome. In our mentorship, I also share a list of 13 secret places outside of Google that you can go look for grants for, okay? It's not about finding the grant, because grant is anywhere. Grants are everywhere. You don't even have to leave your house to win grants. You don't have to have a brick and mortar. You don't have to have a business license. You don't have to have a business plan. You may have to have like portions of a plan, like, what do you do? That's the question I already asked y'all. What do you do? So if you haven't put it in the chat yet, put it in the chat. Tell me what you do. They're going to say, who do you do it for? So you get to talk about your target market, your customers, your clients. They're going to say, tell us why you need a grant. And then they are going to tell you to tell them how much you need in that grant and what you're going to do with the money. Okay? So if you've been wondering, can you win a grant for your business? You're now telling me, can you? What y'all think? Put it in the chat. What's your answer? Based on what I just shared, If you're Black, if you're a woman, if you're for-profit, small business owner based in the United States, you can answer questions by yourself. You don't need to hire anybody. You don't need a grant writer. No, I won't do it for you, but I'll teach you everything I know. Do you think you qualify for a grant just based on what we just talked about? Put it in the chat. What you think? Anybody? Yes, says Soul. Thank you, girl, for having faith in yourself. Royal says yes. Deborah Ann says yes. Silent says, of course. Right, Silent? Yes, you qualify, right? So Black, woman, for-profit, small business owner, based in the United States. Here are three more qualifiers, eligibility requirements. Over the age of 18. If you're over the age of 18, tap your screen how old you are. Don't put it in the chat. Do not put it in the chat. It's not a test. It's not a challenge for you to do the opposite. Tap your screen how many years old you are, how many revolutions around the sun you've been. This is you further telling me that you know you qualify to win a grant. You're Black, you're a woman, you're for-profit, small business owner based in the United States over the age of 18. Here's the getter. This is the tricky part. If you own at least 51% of your business, not 50-50, but 51. You, as the Black woman, for-profit, small business owner, has to own at least 51% of your business. Is that you? Tell me in the chat. You can tell me in taps. If I see the hearts flutter, I know that's you. You can also type in the chat. Let me know. Do you own at least 51% of your business? Again, not 50-50. You, as the Black woman, have to be the majority owner. Some grants have started asking for proof, your paperwork showing that you own at least 51%. Right. So if you're the only owner, you own 100%. If you have partners, you have to have majority ownership, which is 51%. You also have to be the founder of that business. Your name is on the founding documents. And so what that means is it can't be a franchise. It can't be direct sales. It can't be multi-level marketing. Okay, it has to be a legit legal business with your name on the document. So, Michelle, grants are available all over the world. We deal with North America. If Louisiana is in North America, you in the right place, girl. So you're tapping your screen and you're telling me that you own 51 to 100% of your business. Okay. And I'm telling you that to save you some time, save you some trouble, because a grant is going to flat out tell you, we want to write one name on the check. We want one name on the application. We want one name to sign what they call an MOU, or memorandum of understanding. You may also get an affidavit if they're giving you grants, cash plus, etc. Is California in North America, Royal? I know y'all heard me say grants are global. And the grants we're winning is in North America. That's like the United States. Is your state in the United States? If so, you qualify to win the grants that we win, okay? And yes, you can win a grant for your business. And so I have to clarify the US because I know some people tune in from other countries. I don't know anything about the other countries. I don't know how they work. I don't even know how the US work no more. Truth be told, daily everything changing. So JM, you can click the description box on our Black Women in Grants channel right here on TikTok. It'll take you to learn more about our mentorship program where we can work together if there's something that's a good fit. Michelle says help. So Michelle, what we're doing right now is tapping our screen, letting me know what you do. Okay. So you're Black, you're tapping your screen. You're a woman, you're tapping your screen. You're for-profit, you're tapping your screen. Black woman, for-profit, small business owner. Either you started a business or you got a startup idea in your head, on a piece of paper, on your Bapuda, as my little niece used to call computers. It's in a journal somewhere. It's in a stream of emails, a thread of notes, on a notes app, on Canva, in the cloud. Or you've already started and you're ready to grow. It's out there. People have bought your product or service. They've paid you. You made money. You got a profit and loss statement. You got your taxes. You got your employer identification number. You got your You got your paperwork. You ready to go? We call that your digital ducks. So your digital ducks are in a row. You ready to go? You qualify to apply for grants and win grants. And you can win a grant as a startup, even if you haven't launched yet. You can win a grant if you've been in business for a while, but you haven't made as much money as you would like. You can win a grant regardless of how much money you've made and how long you've been in business and what type of business you have. You can win a grant. Put that in the chat if you believe it. I can win a grant. Put that in the chat. Let me see if you believe it, because I don't want to convince you that you can. I'm just educating you on who qualifies to win. And so we talked about if you're Black, you're a woman, you're for profit, you're a small business owner, you're based in the United States, own at least 51% of your business, you can win a grant. I see you, in Bradley. I see you, Neosha. I see you, Silence. So first you got to believe you can win a grant. Don't ask me if you can. I've told you who can. Now you tell me, can you? I see y'all. Okay. Ask me some questions. What question comes to mind? Now that you know you can win a grant, now that you know where the grants are that we win, what question you got? Let's clear some questions up real quick. Who wants to ask the first question? Go. If you're just joining us, welcome. My name is Dr. AJ Austin, founder of BlackWomenInGrants.com, where I help Black women for-profit small business owners find, apply for, and win grants. Credit does not matter. Great question, Silent. So they don't check your credit. It's not a loan, so you don't have to pay it back. You don't need a co-signer. You don't need to give up collateral. You don't need to give up a portion of your company. This is what we call non-traditional funding. Thank you for the hi bear, Tina. Royal, you can get started by answering the questions we're talking about during today's discussion. What do you do? And what do you need a grant for? Right. Not hallelujah, they don't check your credit. That's what we're talking about. We're answering these questions. If you got more time than money, you can just go to Google and type in grants and see what pops up. If you want to invest in learning the skill of finding, applying for, and winning grants for your Black woman-owned for-profit small business, either follow this right above my head or click the description box on our Black Women in Grants channel right here on TikTok. It'll take you right to the portal. It talks about our mentorship program where you can get my help doing just that. So, are grants based on your credit, Silence, or anyone else? What y'all think? Based on what we just talked about, do grants check your credit? Let me know. What y'all think? What y'all hear? Yes, Miss Say What? That's a great question. You can apply for multiple grants. You can win multiple grants. Tanika Sands Hendricks is a swim instructor in New York. She's now won over $35,500. Every other week this year, Tay has been winning. So let me try to go down the list. So we started working together just over a year ago. She joined right here on the live. She joined us in our mentorship right here above my head. She joined our mini mastermind. She was really determined to win grants. She teaches little Black and brown kids how to swim. So she does drowning prevention. Then she certifies and trains lifeguards. And so she pitches her business live on stage in small business pitch competitions. And I taught her everything she knows. All right. So she gets on stage, she talks about her business. She's won a 60-second pitch competition, won $1,000 and a new printer for her home office. She pitched her business for 60 seconds. She won $250. She pitched her business for 5 minutes. She won $5,000. She pitched again. She won $3,500. She won a $5,000 grant from Lenovo that updated all of her technology in her home. Lenovo makes laptops for professionals, small business owners. And so they gave her a new laptop, new desktop, new tablet, new Fitbit. Then she got the printer. So she has a whole new office suite thanks to grants. She just won an $8,000 grant. She is set to win a $10,000 grant in just a few days. And then she also is winning a $5,000 grant as we speak. So, can you win multiple grants for your business based on what I just told y'all? Y'all tell me. Because y'all told me you can win a grant. For those of you who really believe it, okay? Lena says, did they tell you what you have to use it for? Not necessarily, Lena. That's called restricted or unrestricted. Restricted is you have to use a grant for blank. So, for example, I want a $500 shopping spree from Office Depot, Office Max, and they gave me a gift card. So I could go online or go to any store um, and use that. That was restricted because I couldn't take it to Walmart or Publix or wherever and use it, right? Restricted and unrestricted usually applies to nonprofits. And so that's a funny question, Datasha. She knows, she does what I tell her to do in our mentorship. That's how she's winning grants. The catch is you got to apply and know what to say on the applications. And that's what she does. She's great at it. So that's the catch. Um, what were we just talking about? Hold on. Oh, and then so you got restricted, unrestricted, and then you got diluted and undiluted. And undiluted is like they don't want a portion of your company. But you do have to read the terms and conditions to make sure you know what to agree to. I just read a grant for $40,000 yesterday, but they want to offer something called a safe note. And a safe note is like, we'll front you the money until you start doing well in your business, and then we're going to come back for our cut. So you wouldn't know that if you didn't read what we call the rules, restrictions, and regulations. That means, what are the rules of getting this money saying, yes, I want to win? What are the restrictions, meaning what businesses qualify and what don't? Or do you have to live a certain place or make a certain amount of money or be in business a certain amount of time or have a certain type of business? Every grant is different. All grants do not run the same. And then finally, the regulations is like, how are they going to regulate the funding? Is it $40,000 to each person? Or is it like what L'Oreal did for one of our mentees last year? Her name is Ashley Rankin. She has a organic skincare line, and she won $10,000 from L'Oreal. But they had a bucket of 400,000. They were looking for 40 Black-owned businesses in the beauty space, hair, nail, skin, to win a $10,000 grant. So you got to know the rules, the restrictions, and the regulations. So once you know what those are and you understand it based on the grants that you apply to, then you know which grants are a good fit for you. And so what I teach in our mentorship is to make sure you're applying for grants based on where you are in your business. So for example, who here is in the startup phase? Put startup in the chat. Startup is where your business is still in your head. It's still in your Bapruta, as my little niece used to call computers. It's still in your journal. It's in a notes app. It's in a thread of emails. It's on Canva, as someone said the other day. It's in the cloud. It's not out there yet. You're not quite making money. And every grant defines startup differently, but for the most part, this is startup. You haven't quite started up yet. You may not have something for sale just yet. Put startup in the chat. You're either one of these two. You're never in between. Even if you're restarting, you're a restart up, okay? Second category, and a grant will ask you what phase or what is the other term they use? It's basically what phase you're in your business, what category your business falls in. Is it a startup or have you started? Put started in the chat if you've started. Started looks like you have a product or a service on the market. It's available for sale right now. People have purchased it. They've written you testimonials. You got video testimonials. You have your taxes. You have your profit and loss statement. You have your digital ducks in the row from your business bank account, your EIN or employer identification number. You may have your articles of incorporation, like your LLC. Anybody started? Put started in the chat, because those are two different types of grants that you should be applying for based on where you are in your business. There are 30 people on here. One person told me they are in startup and two are said they've started. Starting is not a category. You are either in the startup or you've started. So if you're starting, you in a startup. That's it. So you can't go make your own category. That's the quickest way to get disqualified for a grant, is not following their directions. If they say, have you started or are you startup? And you're like, I'm in the middle, I'm a circle C. And they're going to be like, next application, please. She don't know how to follow directions. That's how it is. So we got several of y'all that have started. And several. So I'm going to ask this again because only 4 people answered that question. And you can have your LLC. You don't need your articles of incorporation to apply for grants. You do need your employer identification number to apply for grants. You do need a business bank account to apply for grants because they want to know where to send the money. So good job, Silent and Miss Say What. So have you started? And you can talk directly to me, Silent. You know that. I don't like side conversations because y'all going to throw off the conversation about grants. Y'all here to talk about grants, right? Y'all want my help talking about grants? Ask me a question. This is Q&A time. I'm here. I'm real. Let me know. So it's no, what will we be considered? It's like, are you started? Do you have a product and service for sale or not? Have you made money or not? That's how you know where you are, Silent and Miss Say What. And a grant is going to want proof of both. So tell me which one you are, Silent and Miss Say What. So if you haven't made money, what category is that? Startup. Dang, I gave you the answer. Silent. That girl said, I have LLC, EIN, business bank account, and website. Have you made money? That's what a grant is going to want to know. And that's how you know what phase you're in. So that's what I'm asking you guys. Are you, so let me say it again. There are only 2 categories. Which one are you? Are you still in the idea phase, still writing it down, still in a stream of emails, still in the cloud, still on a notes app? Startup. Don't have a product or service out there, still in beta testing, still in prototype. Nothing's for sale right now. You haven't fleshed everything out, but you can use some help getting that thing out there. You're in the startup. Or have you started? If you've started, you have a product, you have a service, it is for sale, people have purchased it, you filed taxes, you got a profit and loss statement. If they asked for some type of a plan of how you've marketed, how you've sold, who you sold it to, how much money you've made, you could give them that plan. And some grants will ask you for that. So which one are y'all in? Have you started? Put started in the chat, or are you startup? You're not in between. What y'all got? Those are the top 2 categories that you'll see on these grant applications. Lena has started and Bradley has started. That girl has started. Silent is startup. Thank you for choosing a category. See how easy that was? Some of y'all just don't want to make a commitment. And let me tell you about that. Because many of you would say, I got multiple businesses. Congratulations. Now let's prioritize. So if you had to put your businesses in order, even if there are a lot of business ideas, or if you're like one of our most successful grant winners, her name is Fab, Dr. Fab, excuse me, she just got her doctorate. She won a scholarship through our grant program to help her pay for that doctorate degree. So she has 9 businesses. She's a hustler, baby. But she wins one grant at a time for one business at a time by prioritizing which business needs funding first, which business needs funding now. So that's how you know. And plus, grants only want you to talk about one business or one idea per application. But you got to read the fine print of the grant, because they will also tell you you can only submit one application, choose a business, go. Or they may say you can apply multiple times, different businesses, but only one application per business. Okay, there we go. What y'all got? What other questions do you have? Hey, author Maddie Speaks. How are you? What other questions? Y'all do me a favor, share the live. Share it real quick. If I see shared by your name, I'm happy to answer your question. Lena is leading in the most taps here. She's at number 1 for our top spot, first place in tapping her screen during the live tonight. Silent is second place with the most taps. And then there's Deborah Ann. Miss Say What is in a close number 4, just from tapping their screen the most during the live. Thank you, RLM, for sharing the live. Do you have questions? Let me know. Thank you, Silent, for sharing the live. I appreciate you guys. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Dr. AJ Austin, founder of BlackWomenInGrants.com, where I help Black women, for-profit small business owners find, apply for, and win grants. Before I answer more questions, I got a question for you guys. Do you want to know how you can get my help winning grants? Because a lot of people say this feels overwhelming. It's a lot of work. I've tried it. I'm wondering if I can do it on my own. Do I need to hire somebody to do this for me? Can you do it for me, Dr. AJ? The answer is no. But you can tell me, would you like to know how to get my help as your mentor? Finding, applying for, and winning grants. Just put it in the chat. What is your answer? And I'll walk you through how to do that. I see you. Thank you for your permission. So if you click on our profile link, logo, plus sign here, number one, you're going to make sure you're following this Black Women in Grants page. Mine is right above my head. I don't know what y'all's look like on your end, but click that real quick. And it's going to take you to the description box here on TikTok that tells you a little bit about how to find out more about us working together, you learning from me, and getting my help winning grants. And then when you, I guess I can, I don't think it'll work like that for me because I'm logged in on my tablet. This is a tablet I won from a grant. It's got us a little Amazon Fire HD with a mustache on it. I'll put that on there. But anyway, this is what you'll end up seeing. This is Tay, the swim instructor in New York that has won over $35,000 pitching her business. You'll see pictures of her standing on stage with all of her checks. And then when you scroll down a little bit more, this is Ashley, the skincare line owner, who's won over $42,000 in grants and grant-funded opportunities. And then you scroll down a little more, and you're going to learn more about our mentorship program that's 6 months long, where I hold your hand and hold you accountable to applying for these grants for your business. So there are two options for us to work together. The first is our 6-month-long grant mentorship program. And it's going to tell you, if you're someone who's like an independent studier, you know how to hold yourself accountable, you know you'll do your work, you're just like, give me the course, let me go. That's the perfect fit for you. So you get 6-month access to our program. I just wrote a book last month called Ask. It has 3 parts to our secret to winning high-level grants, $50,000 all the way up. Our highest grant winner so far, her name is Raven DuVernay. She's won $100,710 using one of the tips that I teach in the mentorship. I wrote another book about what grants are, what they're not, what to look out for, making sure you're not getting scammed. Scammers are out there. Be careful. Scammers are on this live. Be careful. So if anyone is in your inbox here on social media, even if they're saying they're me, it's a scam, babe. It's not me. I'm somewhere asleep or scrolling TikTok or eating. I do not be in your inbox talking about pay me and I'll win you a grant. I swear. So if anyone has guaranteed you a grant, run, okay? Because no grant is guaranteed. That's a fact. This is another book I wrote about our success stories in our mentorship program from Tay, Ashley, Raven DuVernay, Deanna Joy, who's a nonprofit grant writer. She's in the mentorship winning grants for herself, as well as her client. She's won over $86,000 so far. And she was also selected as a finalist in $1 million small business pitch competition. And then this is another book I wrote called The Grant Game. And all 3 of the books that are currently out there, they're in our mentorship. You get unlimited access to them for the full 6 months of the program. It doesn't take 6 months to go through our mentorship. You can finish it by this time tomorrow. It's 24 hours worth of content. And again, if you're a great independent studier, a self-studier, this is our self-study course. So you can come join. You also get access to me to ask your questions. And I'm happy to answer questions via email 24/7. You can send those questions in and I'll get back to you. Any questions about our mentorship program? Y'all let me know. It's $197 one time. It gives you 6-month unlimited access. I also give you 13 secret places to find grants from your local neighborhood to really anywhere in the world. But again, we stick with North America, but you may find more. This is what the mentorship registration page looks like. You're going to see the book I wrote. And yes, that's me. It's not AI. No, it's not done for you. It's done with you because I teach you everything I know in the books. This is Brittany. She's in Virginia. This is her winning her first $15,000 check from a small business pitch competition 90 days into the mentorship program. So she was one. And if you're like Brittany and like, how long does this take? You're actually learning about grants, learning what they are, what they're not, what to look for, what to look out for, what to look forward to as you win. And you're applying for the grants that I teach you how to go find. I'm telling you what to put on the application. You're doing it as you're going through the mentorship program. And so I tell my mentees to give themselves 90 days. You can win your first or next grant in 90 days. The quickest winner was Tamika Barber. She's here in Atlanta with me. She won her first grant in 30 days. That's how serious she was. From the time she joined the mentorship, found out about the grant, applied for the grant, and the check was in her mailbox. It was a 30-day process. So how serious are you? How do you find it? Well, you can get started here. You can also click our profile here. To number one, follow the page. Number two, read the description box. It'll lead you right here to the hub to tell you all about our mentorship program. Any questions about joining us in the mentorship program? By the way, the $197 that gives you 6 months access is a scholarship price because I win grants, and so I bring the savings back to you. Regular price, and it will be increasing soon, is $997 for this program. Again, we have over 600 ladies in the program, and many of them have paid more than that $197. Okay, so go get it while you can. The scholarship price is available on a first come, first serve basis. And if you join during the live, you qualify for the bonus that comes with it. The first person that joins get a free bonus call with me. Just sit on the phone for 60 minutes. Tell me all about your business. Get your grant questions answered as far as what grants you should be applying to, how to find them, and more. It's a lot of fun. And I'm hosting an event live here in Atlanta in November. You get a free VIP ticket to come hang out with me. So that's the bonus for the first person to join us on tonight. The bonuses are not on the website, so you do need to join during the live. And I can make sure you get access to our learning portal, your welcome packet, and all of the fun goodies that are in the welcome packet. From the books that I just talked about, there's an app that'll read our books to you. There are 5 other programs that you can go join too, absolutely free because you're one of our mentees. So if you need help fleshing out your business plan, you need help fleshing out your marketing, talking about your target audience, getting into other networking groups, meeting other like minds, holding you accountable to your goals, making sure you're more what they call capital ready, grant ready, ready to be funded in as far as your business model being fully developed. There are 5 programs that I've gone through personally. I personally recommend, and you can go get in free today as long as their applications are open, okay? And they usually stay open. And that's that. That's our mentorship program. Any question? How does this program work if I live in Northern California? Does location matter? No. Location, as long as you're in the north, I keep messing this up. If you're in the US, you qualify for this program. And you qualify to win the grants that we win. So, what other questions can I answer for you guys? Let me know. We're at 41.9K likes. Lena is holding down the number 1 spot for the most taps during tonight's live. Silent is at 2nd place. And then Miss Say What is at 3rd place. Get it, girls. Miss Beauty says, will we receive support from you if we got stock? Stock in what? I don't get it. You said due date for the 197. Okay. So you'll see the option to join the mentorship. It is $197 due today if you want to join today. If not, and you go there at another time and it's no longer 197, that's what'll be due at that time, whatever price that is, or investment, because it's an investment in your business. There is Klarna, there's Afterpay, and there's Affirm if you need payment arrangement options that let you pay at a later time. You work that out with them, but that option is available. That's how it works. Let me know if that clarifies your question. What other questions can I answer for you guys? Yeah, let me know. Aren't there any other questions? I'll hang out for a few more moments with you guys. I wanted to talk about the secret to winning these grants. I like when our numbers get low, and those of you who are super serious are still hanging out. So I got some goodies for you guys for hanging out. But I want to take any other questions about joining us in the mentorship before we move on. So if you got a question about anything we talked about today, getting my help, working with me, talking to me, um, let me know. You don't have to message me. I'm not going to coach you in the inbox. I'm going to simply send you right to where I just showed you where to go. Click the link in our profile here on TikTok. Find out about the mentorship program. Come join me and 600 plus other Black women, for-profit small business owners who are finding, applying for, and winning grants in their business. And you can be one of them. Any questions? If you want to know the secret, like I'll give you a quick secret, real quick, quick, to winning your next grant. I want you to share this live really quick because I want other Black women to be a part of this sacred, safe space conversation. So just hold my nose on your screen. Just do like that, hold it, and your contact list should pop up. Select a few people, 2, 3, 4, 5, 15, who need to be here. And when I see y'all share the live, I'll share this tip before I go. If you're over at blackwomeningrants.com claiming your scholarship price to join the mentorship, and you need me to wait before I go to make sure you get registered and logged into the portal, just put wait in the chat. But you gotta be getting registered. It takes 2 minutes to come join us in the mentorship. Again, how to get to the mentorship, you can go here, right above my head, or you can click the profile here. That's where it is on my screen. To number 1, make sure you follow this page. And number 2, to find the information in the description box, make sure you're on the Black Women in Grants page with over 84,000 of you guys. Miss Say What, thank you for sharing the live. Lena, thank you for sharing the live. Y'all are the only 2. Okay. So here's what I'll do for Miss Say What and Lena, because they're the only 2 that shared the live. If y'all want to inbox me, I'll send you guys one of my free mini master classes that'll walk you through the links to, or not the links, the secret to winning grants. How about that? Because there's 21 people on here, and you guys are the only 2 that I see that shared. Oh, it's personal shared. So if y'all want to inbox me real quick, I'll send y'all the link. Natasha, you did too? Okay, message me. I got you. Any other questions before we go? Let me know. Yeah, message me real quick. Let me do it while I'm here. I'm just going by who shared. When I said, hey, share the live, I'll drop the secret. I just think it's fair if you're engaging, you're paying it forward. Someone needs to be here. Y'all are here because somebody shared the live at the top of the live. So I want to give back to you guys. So just message me really quickly. I'll send those of you who I see shared by your name, I will send that to you in your inbox. You are welcome. Any final questions before we go? I know it's Monday. It's the top of the week. It's also the top of the month, which is a great time to start applying for grants. And if you're here and you want to know how that works, I'm glad you're here. Silent says she's signing up now. Was that your wait? Silent, I'll definitely wait. You've been very engaged. Holding down number 2 spot as we speak for the most taps. If you just joined us, welcome. My name is Dr. AJ Austin. I am founder of BlackWomenInGrants.com, where I help Black women for profit small business owners find, apply for, and win grants. And we do use a three-part secret. And I'm sending it to those of you who shared the live earlier. So y'all make sure you message me. TikTok keeps a record of everything. So I'll know. And I know those of you who have been very engaged with us during the live. So I'm going to send you that fun little mini masterclass. How you can get, oh yeah, that's what we'll do. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I just had an aha moment how I want to share this with y'all. So, anyone else that just joined us want to tell us what you do? Let me know. Put it in the chats. Came on late. Welcome. Tell me what you do. What do you do? We've been here a good hour or so. I usually hang out for about an hour to 90 minutes. Ouch. Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, talking all things grants for Black women. So, tell me what you do, Black woman. So, we talked about how grants are free money. You don't have to pay it back. It's not based on your credit. What else? You don't need a cosigner. You don't need collateral. You don't need to give up a portion of your company. You don't need a grant writer. You can apply for grants on your own behalf. Y'all told me what you do in your business. And what else did we talk about? I can't remember. Who else can recall what we talked about? Were y'all taking notes? I usually tell you to have your journals and your pens ready. Hello, Lena SB. Miss Chalk says new business for you. Tell us about your business. What do you do? If you haven't told me about your business, you can tell us now. Oh, let me scroll back up. See what I missed. I'm so nosy. Lena's at number 1 for the most tapped. Silence at number 2. And Miss Say What's at number 3 for the most taps during the live. I can't wait to see who lands in our number 1 spot before I go. Miss Say What says I need to head over. I need to get into the program. Do it while I'm live. You get the bonus call with me. If you're the first one, let me check. If you're the first one, you get the bonus call and the free event ticket. But the bonuses are not on the website, so you have to join during the live for the bonus. Let's check. Oops, I'm just clicking stuff. Checking on our other people here as well. Okay, there we go. I need to figure out how to move this little box. Silent. I'm checking in on you because you've been silent. Were you silent or were you silenced? Looking for my house shoe. I lost it. There we go. Okay. Oh, I think I know Miss Beauty. M Beauty, you still here? I had to reread your comment. I think that you meant will we receive support from you if we get stuck? You put stock, and I was like, what now? But absolutely, yes, I'm available via email if you get stuck. On like a essay question on your grants application, or a lot of people get stuck when they are asked to submit a video to these grants, and they're like, "What? I don't want to get on camera." Who says that? Anybody feel like that? You're like, I don't like my voice. I don't know what to say. I know it's a couple y'all. Look at Liz. Tay was the same way. She didn't want to get on video. So she literally missed a grant application. And then God had her back because she went over to another social media platform and she saw an ad. And so it was the same thing. Submit a video. She's like, okay. And she was sick that day. But she said she went ahead and recorded the video. She sent it to me before she sent it in. I looked at it during the live, gave her feedback, and I was like, submit this video. And she got selected. She won $5,000 for her business. She still to this day says she don't like the sound of her voice, but she's also $35,500 richer now as a result of learning how to talk about her business on camera, off camera, on stage. So yeah, it's what you do it for. Check is the question. That's the question. Let me scroll down. Michelle, that's a great question. You don't necessarily have to pay to apply for grants, but it's not uncommon to see grant application fees. In general, for the most part, a grant will say, they're using the fee to pull together the money to give the grants, or they may say they're using it to pay their board to review the grant applications, because sometimes they get hundreds, sometimes they get thousands of applications for one grant. I like the grants that have the applications, but they also said, well, here's another grant you can go apply to while you wait on our decision. Or one phenomenal new grant lady, she has a grant out that started in August. It started for $5,000. She doubled it mid-month and was like, it's going to now be $10,000. We're going to stretch the due dates to the end of the year instead of this month. And also she put on a 2-hour class teaching you how to apply for her grant and other grants, because she too has a success story of winning $500,000 in nonprofit grants. So she and I were tag teaming with here's what I share. We teach the same stuff, but she's on the nonprofit side. She just happens to be giving money to for-profit businesses. So I love, and now she has an application fee for that 10K. Whereas when she started at the top of last month, there was no fee. But she is pouring back into her community. So it's definitely, some of them are definitely worth paying a fee for. The last, I think I paid 3 fees so far, or maybe 4. I don't know. I've been doing it so long. But anyway, I rarely pay for the ones with fees unless I know where the funding is going, or if I get a good feeling like, okay, this is they're going to give it back to somebody. Somebody's going to win this money. Somebody's getting paid to read my grant application and score it to determine me the winner. And I'm pouring back into someone else's business, right? You said it took you a while. You kept getting kicked out. Let me check on you, Silent. You're one of our special ones. Okay, let me double check, make sure you're good. There you go. Hey, girl, welcome to the Grant Game Mentorship Program. Thank you for following the step-by-step instructions. We're trying something new. TikTok had me on punishment for taking y'all outside of their website. They was like, don't be telling them this the ghetto version. Don't be sending them nowhere but TikTok. So you got to go through TikTok to get to us now. They're like our handler. I'm learning to be okay with that. But anyway, there should have been a second page that popped up for you, Silent. Let me know if you got it. If not, I'll go ahead and send you a quick email with the same information that would have been on that second page. And what it's going to do is walk you through how to get access to what we call your welcome packet. And your welcome packet has everything. There are videos for you to watch of the events I posted. You get those replays. All of the books are there, the ebooks. The links to how to download the app that'll read the books to you are there. I've interviewed some of our grant winners, so their interviews are there. What else is over there? It's a lot of cool stuff. Oh, the programs that you can click and go join today, as long as their applications are open. That's over there. It's a lot of cool stuff. I'll be forgetting what all I put in the program, and I'm about to make some updates to it. So you're in for a goodie bag full of treats, okay? So everything is digital. It's online. It's easy to maneuver. And you can always reach me by email if you get like a link that's not working right, or you get stuck on a certain part of the program, or you got questions about what you're learning. Just send me an email. As long as it's about grants, I'm happy to answer. I am so proud of our ladies, y'all. I've been here Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays for 2 years on TikTok. We have 700 of these episodes. I sit right here in this chair. I was looking at my chair today, like, I think I need a new chair, honey. I've been here. Okay. And so all of those are in our private vault as well for our mentees to look at. Oh, it did. I see where it kicked you out. It shows like she trying. It sent us a little report. It got you, girl. So I'm sending you an email now, Silent, and you can let me know. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna put your email in here and hit send. Let me know. Refresh your screen and let me know you got an email. It's coming from my other email account, and so let me know you got it, because that has your link to your welcome packet and how you get logged into the learning portal, get the books, and get y'all. It's so much stuff. I can't tell all the details. There's 2 opportunities that I'm a part of right now. They will not let me talk about it, but every day for the last 2.5 weeks, my brain has been about to explode. I'm so excited for what's coming to Black Women in Grants, what I can share with you guys. I learned something today. I'm trying to plan our next event around it, because you need to know this. And y'all, I want to cry. I'm so excited. But anyway, all of this is going to be shared with our mentees. So you got to come be a part of the crew, y'all. Like, I'm not doing this just because I love it. I do love it. I love teaching. I love training. That's what my degree is in. And the access to information, to funding, to how to do this quicker. Like, you don't have to wreck your brain. The 2-hour conversation I had with the nonprofit grant applicants, or yeah, she had won $500,000 in grants, and now she is giving money to for-profits. She said it took her 45 hours to apply for that nonprofit grant. Girl, it took me 45 minutes at 9 at night to apply for the last grant I just won 2 weeks ago for $6,000. Like, this don't have to take long, y'all, and we have the tool. That's all I'm gonna say. Anyway, I can't send it to you. TikTok punishes me for it. That's why I'm being low key, But go here. It's right above my head. You can also click in the description box. Read between the lines, literally. But go to our TikTok page here, Black Women in Grants. Just make sure you're on the page with 84,000 of you guys. The description for how to do what Silent just did, getting the scholarship prize to come join our mentorship program for the next 6 months. Get access to me via email 24/7. You can send your questions. I'll answer. I'm not answering 24/7. I do be up at weird times, but we ain't gonna be talking like buddies at 2 a.m. Okay, maybe. If you're on the East Coast, West Coast, maybe. But anyway. And no, I don't do the work. I do no work for you guys. I'm not applying for grants for you. I don't even want to apply for the grants for myself, but I be wanting money. So I'm gonna get them and go do it. So I can teach you what I do. I've actually mapped out a schedule for you guys. If you do this one thing every day for 30 days, you'll be on your way to winning your next grant. If you do everything I tell you to do in our mentorship, you will win something. They even now have things called consolation prizes, meaning thanks for playing, thanks for showing up. And so they may send you like gifts in the mail. They may give you access to other programs. One grant paid for a year, like what was that platform? Masterclass. Y'all remember that? The platform that celebrities were teaching grants. They paid for a year. Like, thanks for playing. Here you go. Go learn as you wait on us to tell you what's next. Anyway, I love this stuff so much. Miss Chuck says she's so shy. Well, I see you, girl. Lena says I have to do it 20 times to get it right. Oh, the videos. Ain't nothing wrong with edits. We started talking about, do you pay to apply for grants? I say use your judgment. I think we're about to pay for one. If I haven't missed the deadline, there's one for $50. I want to try it. I want to challenge myself. The last time I paid $35 an application fee, I won the grant. It was for $1,500. Would you pay $35 to win $1,500? You just have to be super secure in your application. So that's what I teach y'all. I'm cool with, like, my applications are phenomenal. The highest grant I've been selected for is $50,000 recently. And so, yeah, it don't have to take you a lot. You don't have to figure this out on your own. You don't have to pay somebody else to do it for you. Silent, did you get my email? Let me know. You said, if I can spend hundreds of dollars on clothes and shoes, I can definitely make this sacrifice. Amen. And it's not really a sacrifice. Think about this. Tay paid $97. Now, notice I said our tuition is really $9.97, so we're creeping back on up to what it's supposed to be. But as I win grants, I'm able to keep it affordable for you guys. But less than a year ago, she paid $97. She's now won $35,500. Sacrifice? Maybe. $35,400 richer? Absolutely. Investment. So she's in New York. I got a chance to get flown out to New York courtesy of a grant twice, and I saw her both times while I was there. I met her husband. He was like, come get this hug when he saw me, because I'm the woman teaching his wife how to bring in money to their household. Yes. He's like, get this hug. You deserve this. And he's watched from the time she was on our live. He couldn't believe I was talking to her live on TikTok, to now, like, I'm part of the family. Okay. So it is so possible to make that investment in you. Y'all are not buying into me, because again, I'm not doing the work for you. You're not doing me any favors. Now, it may buy lunch for me for a day. My favorite restaurant, it actually costs more than the $197. Okay. And I'm a frequent flyer. So you're not investing in me. You're not supporting my business, etc. All the things I've heard. You're doing this for yourself. I'm teaching you how to take this information, this knowledge, and flip it and make more money. And there was a girl, she's not in our program, but she did a TikTok video. I think she won something recently, but she took the money and she went and bought stuff to put in packages to take to like homeless shelters. And I wish I knew her, because when our ladies win, I teach you how to take your money and multiply that money, and then go make the investment in the community, because the money's going to keep coming in. Because once you spend the money, it's gone. But if you've invested it and flipping it, like Tay has done everything I told her to do. So she's winning money. She has grown her business exponentially. And this is just one revenue stream. The 35K is just from grants. She now has other income streams as a result of winning the grant. Y'all, it's a secret economy. Listen. So come join us. Here's how to find us. You can click here to find us. All the details are in the description. It's a lot of fun. Mr. West says, okay, I'm trying to stay on the live and read the website. Do it, girl. And Silent, the information to get your bonus call with me is in your welcome packet. So that's why I want to make sure you got your email. And it has the link to join the call, to let me know when you're ready for our call. So all of that is there. I'm navigating 2 screens, y'all, trying to keep up with the comments. Oh yeah, I think I can. Okay, I see you now. It says you got it. Yay! Okay. Any final questions before I go? We got like 5 more minutes. I'm going to hang out with you guys, answer any more questions you have. Let me know. Natasha, it is $197 for the mentorship. Oh, and did I tell y'all about we have a monthly membership as well. It's on the same page, and it'll tell you about us working together monthly. Twice a month, we do a call live on Zoom, and I'm helping you through grant opportunities. We're reading the fine print. I'm telling you what I noticed that stands out. We're determining if these grants are a good fit for you to go apply to. You're asking me questions about any of the applications you're thinking of submitting before you submit, or we can evaluate, like our next call, we're evaluating one of our members' grant applications she didn't win, but we're going to break it down. We're going to deconstruct and show how she can make her application better to go win more grants. Amen. I don't know why my screen keeps going black. It's weird. But if you have questions, put them in the chat. We got a few more minutes here. Okay, I am checking our screen. Oh, I'm doing laundry, y'all. I'm about to go put my clothes in the dryer. I forgot. Everything is so silent. I was like, it was much noisier earlier. I'm on my last load. Y'all know that feeling. It's like, woo child. Nia. Hi, Nia. Is that how you say it? Lania or Lanaya. That is so pretty. I like it. Welcome to the Grant and Game Mentorship Program, my dear. Give me 1 second. I'm going to send you an email as well to make sure you get the login information for the portal. Sent. Let me know you got it if you're still here with us. Took me a minute. Jeremy. Oh, I'm in the wrong email. Okay. That's from earlier. I'm getting an email from Google's people. Did I tell y'all? I'll tell y'all later. No worries. What final questions you got? Miss Say What says the first one. Naya. That's you, Miss Say What? It's Naya. Welcome, girl. I'm trying to get back to the comment screen. There we go. Okay. Okay, you said I joined the program. I'm praying God blesses me. And the first one, oh, I'm lost, girl. Hello, Tay Nicholson. Tay, you been here the whole time? I've been telling your business. I've been talking about y'all. This is Tay. Everybody say, hey, Tay. You and Joshua been here this whole time. We were just talking about you. Lori. Oh, you just got here. Okay, I was telling them all your business, girl. This is Tay, y'all, the swim instructor in New York. We were talking about your $97 investment versus $35,500 that you won. Lori says I want to join them late. I miss everything. Lori, you can go here. It's right above my head here. Or you can click our profile here. TikTok won't let me say it out loud. So if you want to get in the exclusive club, click the description. Read the description on our page. You're on TikTok. I'm trying to wink. It hurts. And that's what we're talking about right now. So we're just getting everyone logged into the portal. Miss Say What, are you Naya? That's what I was asking. Because that's who I just emailed. So I want to make sure y'all get your email, okay? Oh, that is you. Okay, I saw it. It said you pronounced it correctly. And yes, I received the email. Got it. Open it, click the link, and the tablet trying to log off on me. Hold on, let me put the little chart. There we go. Okay. So you and Silent need to click the link to request access to your welcome package. Tay says, did I miss the party? Tay, we started at 6:30. What you think? Tay, where you been? That's what we should be asking. Brand, where have you been? Okay. So okay, now we're in business outside. Okay, cool. I've been missing. TikTok is not showing me all the I have to switch between screens and try to catch y'all's comments. I don't know why it does like this. Oh, you're at swim practice. Oh. So, yeah. Just had a brain moment. Any final questions before I go? I've been going for 10 minutes now. Is anyone getting signed up, logged in, need me to wait? Just put wait in the chat. I'm happy to wait. They don't love you like I love you. Okay, so I'm going to log off on our platform here, telling them bye for now. Not y'all, not y'all, not y'all.